Hey folks, EIQ Guy here, and today we're going to talk about EIQ's Socvue service offering. Now, many of you may be familiar with EIQ, and the Socvue application has been around for 12 or more years with core competencies specific to security, visibility, and SIM log management. Typical implementations have the Socvue server and application being installed locally within the customer environment. Can be installed on a bare metal server or physical server or VMware or Hyper-V on a virtual machine, and ultimately becomes the main repository for all of your security data. So all of the syslog data from routers, switches, and firewalls, all of the event log data from hosts and Windows hosts and Unix hosts, and NetFlow data, and any other ancillary devices or appliances you may have for antivirus, anti-malware. All of this security data being generated and delivered to the EIQ server, Socvue application. Now, the next component, and obviously the major component here for the Socvue service offering, is the SOC or the virtual SOC made up of EIQ employees. They are certified security analysts, and what they do is manage and tune that application and generate a number of deliverables, including daily reporting, daily alerting, and immediate critical email notifications on the event that immediate situation or a critical alert is triggered and needs to be identified immediately to the customer. So let's take a look at what some of these reports look like. We have a daily security snapshot where we highlight the alerts that have triggered over the previous 24 hours. We also look at the threat overview report and detailed threat view report. And this is the automation of the SANS critical security controls. Here's a snapshot also within the report from the threat view console, both within the application and delivered in your daily reports. And there's an in-depth YouTube video available on this. If you were to go to YouTube and search on EIQ and SANS critical controls, you'll find that video where we go into this in depth. We also have a daily incident report where we're going to highlight and summarize outstanding incidents, whether they're incidents found by the SOC team or alerts. Very quickly, you can look at the overview here from the summary, look at the address sweep, the bottom, the multiple port scan, and quickly identify if action is needed and if action is still yet to be completed. And clearly we have one outstanding issue with the multiple port scan that is to be taken care of. Now, what action needs to be completed? We'll find that data on the specific details behind the summary report. So here's the multiple port scan that we were looking at. Severity is critical, and we see the probable cause and possible risk, as well as the suggested remediation guidance, along with specific source identification of source IP and origination, in this case originating out of China, thereby the definition of the critical notification. And there's various different events and alerts that get found within the environment. Here's an external ping attack. We also get a detailed alert report. And this alert report will deliver the graphical representation here where we see the spike in the graph, as well as the details down below where you can see the timestamp, the alert name, the severity, and the number of times a particular report has triggered. And you see the last one at the bottom there, invalid TCP traffic, possible recon scan, and that is happened 60 times or triggered 60 times. And the note here that's interesting is that you're not going to get inundated with 60 emails with this alert or 100 emails with this alert. This data goes back to the SOC team, and the SOC team will use that to generate these daily reports. If in the event there is a critical event or a critical report that needs to be generated and delivered, the SOC team will find that and then send a critical email notification immediately. So here we see a case number that's open for case management. We see the hack attempt, failed logins, followed by successful logins, a definition of the alert in question. And the alert has triggered in the past few minutes, not past few hours, days, or weeks, but an actual near real-time representation of what's going on in the network. So we have a very deep alert engine that's running in the application. We said the application was taking in all of that security data, the syslog data, and it's stepping through, looking for, sifting through the syslog data, and identifying anomalies and alerting on the anomalies. And the SOC team is looking at this data and generating or identifying critical situations. And also we can see here that there's an attached PDF in this email with the remediation guidance as to what to do about that. And one of the ways we were able to get to this level of detail is that we have a very deep alert engine, as I said, within the application. And if you look on the YouTube channel for EIQ, you'll also find another detailed video on the alert engine that's within the application as well. Along with the reporting generated, there's also very fine granularity with the ability to deliver across a broad range of compliance requirements depending upon any individual compliance needs a customer may have. So with that, if any of this sounds interesting, feel free to contact us at www.eiqnetworks.com and request a full technical demonstration. Thank you.